let's talk about the backstory of Venger now. Venger's backstory is that his real name is Sean Burke. Now, Venger's backstory is that Sean Burke was born in Champion City, New Jersey. And was born the son of of Joseph Burke, a successful lawyer, as well as Mary Burke, who is a civil who is a who is a city clerk. Both of his parents had jobs working for serving the city of Champion City. And Sean also has an older sister. Also has an older sister named Jessica. Sean was just inherited his father's position as a lawyer. And when Sean was 10, however, tragedy struck Sean when Sean was 17 years old. However, Sean faced first tragedy when his mother Mary died when Sean was 14 years old. And little did Sean realize his mother was actually murdered by a ruthless crime lord called the White King. White King had a vendetta against Sean's family, mainly due to the fact that the White King was actually a former pimp that Joseph Joseph Burke, Sean Burke's father, had arrested several years prior for running an illegal sex slave ring, an illegal sex slavery trafficking ring. They had gotten White King's real name is Jerome Shea. Shea eventually, several years later, when Sean was in high school, 4 years after killing Sean's mother, he famously had Joseph Burke undergone lured into a trap where eventually had Burke had Joseph assassinated. Sean losing both of his parents. Vin was consumed by guilt, feeling he should have protected his father. He should have done something to protect his father. Consumed by guilt, he several years later fulfilled his father's wish of becoming a lawyer. But Sean was consumed by desire to bring honor to avenge his parents' murders, and to bring justice. When eventually was suffering an accident where he was exposed to a substance that gave him altered sensory perception. And eventually Sean Burke became Venger. With Sean taking on the role of Avenger, making his mission to rid Champion City of crime.